Good afternoon and welcome to another day of the video diary. It is day number 203, I believe. Yes. And although today is the last day before we go back to college, and most people will be doing a hell of a lot of work, like I have to do. I've got a video to edit, I've got computing to do, but that's about it, and then just tidy up physics, then that's my to-do list for today. We're all taking a break. Me and Lovely, specifically, are taking a break to go for a walk on today, because it is our 20th month anniversary kind of thing for when we first started being an item. Oh shit me. So what we're doing is we're just going down for a walk. Well, Lovely doesn't know what we're doing yet, but I'm taking her for a walk to all of the places that we have memories, like like when we used to go for walks, just the two of us, before we were an item, and just when we went afterwards, and all of the memories we had there. Basically, we're going on a memory walk with our cameras. I've got you and the main channel camera, the big one, the Lumix G10, and I've also got my tripod. Don't know if I'll use it, but just in case, because I'd rather bring it and then not use it than take it, then regret not using it if the opportunity arised. That guy, ew, he was like, I don't know, what was he like? Anyway, I'm gonna go. Maybe I'll talk to you when Lovely's around. Hopefully I'll talk to you when Lovely's around. In fact, I'm gonna damn well force myself. Let's see how well it goes, shall we? Not very well. So then, everything went to plan, except the fact that me and Lovely did what we always do. And I told myself I'd stop calling her Lovely. Stupid big feet. Well, basically, we ended up just going around and then just talking. And then it's just weird to take photos of things because we were catching up on, because I haven't seen her since Wednesday, so we've been catching up since then. She's been to London and Reading and stuff, so let's talk about that, talk about universities, talk about what I've been doing, which is a bit of a deal in a way. We basically just talked, so we never really had the opportunity to do a vlog or to take photos of things. We did try. What? And completely forgotten what I was just saying. Gonna say then. No. So yeah, we basically just went walking around and talking about stuff. So it was the kind of like awkward to just casually take out a camera and start taking photos of things. I did get out the main camera, but I didn't take photos because it was kind of like ugly. Look, it's all like winter. So the end crappy part of winter where there's no snow and nothing's pretty anymore. It's just all dead, waiting to be reborn through spring. So what me and Lovely did agree on was that we'd wait until it was prettier and warmer, and then we'd go out and take photos and things, because the weather's miserable. But I have an idea for how I can force that kind of situation anyway, so we'll just go with that. Closer to the time, I might start putting some wheels in motion. Some wheels, sir? Some wheels in motion, sir? But yeah, we walked around and we talked about universities and stuff. Lovely's still trying to decide where about her favourite university is between Leeds and Sheffield. She can't decide between her favourite. We talked about how mine was Bath and stuff like that. Bath, did I tell you that Bath had given me like a full offer now? So I would most likely want to go to Bath as my first choice. Nottingham was my second. As my choices for my universities. I'm not sure if I told you that. So we talked about that and that. And then we walked around, and today being the 20th month that we've been together, we just walked around all of the places where we had memories and then talked about the memories. Like, do you remember when we was there and this happened? Or when we was there and this happened? And we were there and blah. All of these things. I'll have to take you to them one day and show you them. I can't remember them. I've got a kind of memory that's called like a flashbulb memory. Have you ever heard of a flashbulb memory? It means that if something traumatic happens, there's a flash and then you know where you are. It's like that's why most people can remember where they were when they heard about 9/11, or where they were when they heard about Michael Jackson's death, or something like that. But my very short time in psychology has taught me that I have an advanced flashbulb memory, which means that I'm extortionately good at remembering locations. So, sorry Sydney. I'm really good at remembering like where I was when things happened, to the extent where I can remember conversations I've had just by standing in the spot or going to the spot. I remember it, and I can use that as kind of like a database. I know where I was when I said something, and then I can figure out exactly what I said, if you know what I mean? So that half the things I remember on this, I remember, right, where was I stood when I said something that would have been the main thing of the video. Okay, there, what video would it be, etc. It's a weird talent I've got. I can remember conversations I've had with Sean, like where we were on the map of a game, like on GTA. I remember the exact location of the map. I can remember what conversation we had at that exact point, which is weird. It's a talent, I know. So I was able to go around and just like draw back loads of memories that Lovely would have had no chance of remembering, not gonna lie. So it was good fun. It was jolly good fun. And it's a shame we couldn't get photos or vlog or remember anything like that. But again, I don't really care because we just talked and we did what we normally do, just go for a talk and just talk about absolutely nothing and everything all at the same time. Bloody quantum conversations. And I think it was made worse by the fact that I hadn't seen her for so long, so we missed each other. Well, I missed her. I'm assuming she missed me. So we just had loads of things to talk about and catch up upon. So I've got a theory of how to start like the photo and daily thing again. Do you remember when I went in the first month of doing this, when I went to Cambridge for the day with Lovely? And I told myself, I know, I'm going to introduce her to the daily vlog. Bloody hell, 6 months ago. I'm going to introduce her to the daily vlog. Look how well that turned out. And I didn't take photos or anything that day. I did a Thoughts from Places video quite easily with enough footage, but I couldn't daily vlog around her. I'm thinking, what if we go exploring somewhere? Now that I know Lovely wants to take photos and stuff like that, it'll be a lot more comfortable. So why don't we just go exploring somewhere? But where? Where can we just hop on a train to or drive to? It's relatively short distance, relatively cheap, but it's enough of an adventure to daily vlog around her and take photos with her. I don't know where, because Lovely's been to London. She's got loads of photos of London. So obviously you can't go to London because so decisions. There you go. It's got to be somewhere like touristy and like pretty. It's got to be like city-like, but it can't be just like shops and stuff like that, because it's got to be like London. It's got loads of monuments you can go take photos of and stuff like that, you know what I mean? So I'm trying to think of somewhere like that. But I can't think of anywhere outside of London or like Edinburgh, which is too far away, and York. I don't know. Any ideas, guys? Any ideas? I'm useless at geography. I genuinely don't know much about anything that's outside of this city or outside of the cities that I've already been to, and none of those will suffice. Can't go to Cambridge again. Screw Cambridge. Could go to Bath, but it's 4 hours away. It's too far. Warwick's don't know. So I've been putting this off for some time now. It's time to revisit and fix computing. We need to fix chess and then do the coursework. But first I need to get it off my memory stick, off this Allen key. It's not called an Allen key, is it? No. Sure. We meet again. Chess. Amateur. Oh, and it is relatively late considering it's a school night. No, it's not late at all. It's 12:30. It feels like it's about 6 o'clock. My body clock is absolutely screwed. What have I been doing for the past however long? I'll show you what I've been doing. I've been doing chess. I found when I was doing the testing for chess, I found loads of problems, loads of like really little problems that I'd never noticed before then. So I had to go back through everything and change all of my things, as you saw from that line, or you probably didn't see, depending if you're looking for it. It's just tiny little typos, say like having a plus instead of a minus, that I'd copied wrong when I was rewriting it all for the annotations. I'd done all of that. I fixed a list of like 10 different small problems and then rewrote Checkmate from the ground up and finally fixed it. And I'm not sure how many times I've said this, but I have now finished chess. I'm sure I said it about 20 times, but I've definitely fixed all known bugs. They're all ironed out. All of the known ones are all ironed out. There's probably millions of them there that I don't know about. Well, not millions. There's probably still some bugs somewhere that I don't know about because I've never tested to a point where they show themselves to me or I notice them. But yeah. Oh well, not much I can do about that, is there? Else I've been doing basically what I did yesterday. I've really been inspired by Lovely's blog. I've really been inspired by that to the extent where I kind of want. I've got my own Tumblr and I've wanted to kick it up, and I've been putting a few blog posts on it, and I've been using it a lot more than I used to use it. I used to just like kind of leave it there and just scroll down and not post anything myself. But I'm now using it a lot more to post stuff. There's links to it, by the way, in the description down below, along with my Twitter and Google+, which Google+ is still sat unloved. But basically I've been setting up all the layout so that it's all shiny, and it's got all of my Twitter and YouTube and daily vlogs and Google+, which is unloved, and then it's all pretty nice, pretty layout and all that jazz. I've basically just been setting it out so it's as pretty as I like it. I'm messing about with the code a little bit to make it prettier, and also I've set it up because I noticed that the cool thing about Lovely's blog, even though it wasn't on Lovely's blog that I noticed, it was on someone else's blog, is that you could leave comments on like Blogspot. You can leave comments on the bottom, and I was like, damn it, I want that on Tumblr. And then I set it up so I could. With a Discuss account, you can have comments on at the bottom, like this. It's ever so cool. It'll never get used, but I just like the fact that it's there. Just in case someone reads it and then they just don't pass, say they read it and they think something, and they don't pass any comment because there's no obvious way to without reblogging it, and they don't want to reblog it. Now they've got an option, it's at the bottom there. However, it only shows up. One, it shows up on every single post I ever put on, which is going to be annoying, but it'll never get used anyway, so what's the point? And two, is that you have to be on, if you go through the things, there's like, if you know anything about Tumblr, there's the dashboard at the top, right there, where you scroll through it and then it'll appear, or if you search the tags it'll appear on that. What you'd have to do when you find it is click on it, specifically in this tiny little corner here. That'll take you to the page, and then you can comment on it. So you've got to like really like, the chances are it'll never get noticed by anyone unless I link them directly to that one post, maybe through Twitter. I think Twitter directly links to it by default anyway. You never know, it might get used. If it doesn't get used, then it's there, and I like it there. I like its idea. What's the point in a blog if people don't comment on it? If people can't comment on it? I'm not expecting anyone to comment on it. But yeah, I've basically got into the blogging thing. So I do vlog and blogs now, which is exciting. Oh God, 1 second. And that is basically all. It's been jolly good fun. This is the end of half term now. It's very much the end of half term. I've done all of my work to a certain extent. No, I've done it all. I just need to reorganise all of my papers and files tomorrow. I'll do that tomorrow. And I haven't edited my interesting word of the week. Oh, I haven't started editing my interesting word of the week because I've been doing my blog and stuff. It's very distracting having a blog. I kind of just want to keep posting things. But I've put a blog post about this. I talked about it in yesterday's video. And if you want to read the blog post, either go to my Tumblr and find it, or go to yesterday's video. There's a direct link on it. I'm not going to do it again. I put a blog post about it, and basically what I want to do is I want to use the blog more, but I want to use the main channel more as well, so I'm kind of like dividing ideas, and certain things I can use for blog topics I will then use for vlogs, or I will do it vice versa and vice versa, because there's things that I might want to talk about that won't necessarily fit into a daily vlog, in which case I will put them on the main channel, like my thoughts from places Cambridge video. That wouldn't fit, me saying those kind of things wouldn't really fit on this channel, but it would fit in a blog or a video log. So basically, but what I'm trying to say is I'm really putting a hell of a lot of energy into kicking up the main channel and kicking up that blog and using it as like a home hub for everything, so that it links to this channel, it links to the main channel, it links to my Twitter, and it links to Google+, which has been neglected still. So yeah, basically I'm converting it into my own little website, which is what it's designed for. I'm converting it into my own little blogging website of bloggeriness. I'm not sure how often I'll put blogs. It depends what I think about and stuff, and what I create, because I want it mainly to be things that I create, and then obviously things that I find interesting. It's basically my external brain. This is my diary. That is my external brain. That's what it is. That is what it is. Twitter is my external mouth that I communicate to people with. And the main channel is... Damn it, I need a metaphor from the main channel. So that is all for today's video. It's only 10:30, but I'm going to attempt to go to bed early and read from my Kindle, just to get myself to sleep earlier, because I promised Lovely that I'd have a conscious effort to go to bed early and not be stressed and stuff. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to try and reset my body clock, because it's screwed. It's used to going to bed at 3-4 o'clock in the morning. I'm waking up around, waking up about 8. So I've technically been having less sleep in the holidays than I do normally. That's weird. But I doubt many other people do that. I also gain weight in the holidays. Not like considerably, like I gain about a pound or two. And I'm underweight anyway, so technically I need to gain weight because I'm verging on dangerously underweight for my height. But anyway, that's a completely another biscuit you've got to turn over. Biscuit? I meant rock turnover. I don't know. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to import you, sort out yesterday's video description-wise and annotation-wise, and then go to bed and read on my Kindle. Tomorrow we've got Le Collège, which is going to put a downer on the daily vlogs again, but I'm really trying to kick everything up like full time now. So I'll kick up the daily vlog and hopefully kick it up in Le Collège itself. I say this all the time, but I'm going to really damn well try to, especially with things like Summer in the City looming. Maybe I can take other people with me, inclusive of Tom and Sean. Maybe it'll be more, well, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I say that all the time, but I'm going to actually genuinely full on try to do it from now on. Then I will be coming home. I don't have work in the evening, so it depends how much homework I'm given. Oh, homework, how cute. I'm given. I will be doing that in the evening because I want to get homework done as soon as possible. As soon as I get in, get the work done so I can go to bed earlier and obviously do this and then everything. And you're going to be a bane on my existence tomorrow because I've got to edit and upload you, which will take for a while because you're about 15 minutes long and I've rambled from the past however long. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do tomorrow. I'm going to have the work from the day, organising my files, probably doing some vlogging because I'm addicted. I'm addicted to you, baby. Do some vlogging with you and editing for the main channel because we're kicking everything up. We're going live, ladies and gentlemen, and yes, basically. So I'm definitely going to go to bed now. Well, I'm not, but you know what I mean. I'm going to do the things that I do before I go to bed so I can go to bed. I'll catch you later.